Great awakening, lights lords, and grand rising to those who have not yet awoken. To know that your genetics is everything. Okay? Now, in this video, I'll be talking about the importance of genes, dominant and recessive genes. Okay? Now, genes literally affect your physical existence, your overall physical existence. That means that everything you perceive that's biological and quote unquote living is basically just walking around and moving, has genes. Okay, these genes are what give things specific purposes and specific duties, and carries out specific expressions of life, and basically creates personalities and conditions to live in. So what we should become aware of is that your genes literally make your experience of life. Okay, because your genes affect how your body works, and how your body works affects how you perceive reality. So dominant genes are the genes that are currently activated within your body. They are the genes that are cut on, like they're like light switches. They're like the buttons that are pressed on when you log in to this reality, when you come into this reality. Okay? The recessive genes are also buttons or light switches, but they are not activated. Okay? They are not activated, or they are not as strong as the dominant genes. Okay? So what we do is we take note of the types of expressions, or the types of the way our body expresses itself in this reality on a day-to-day basis. We look at how our body is made. We look at the types of lips we have, the type of nose we have, the type of eyes we have, the type of teeth we have. Okay, the type of hair we have. Okay, the type of legs, everything in our body. We need to examine these things and see why. Okay, why do we have these things? Why do we have these certain parts of our bodies? Why do we have different parts of our brain? Why do we have a reptilian part of our brain and a mammalian part of our brain, and so on and so forth? Why do we have a left and a right brain? Why do we have a pineal gland in the middle of our brain? Why do we have these different things in our bodies? Okay, so what people should look at is the purpose behind the body, the purpose behind even being a sentient being in the first place. Okay, because I have wide nostrils. That's to take in more air. Okay, that's to take in more air so that I can breathe better. Because right now I'm in an environment where my genes have basically created a cycle to where they've adapted themselves to a specific environment that they can progress in, and they can grow in, and they can have more life in, and more expression. Okay, so I have a nose so that I have this wide nostrils, and my nose is bigger for me to smell things more, for me to breathe in more air, and for me to be able to feel more on my face. And the same thing with my lips, for me to be able to when I eat things, to be able to take in the flavor more and feel the texture more. You see what I'm saying? So these are the types of things that we need to be thinking about. These are the types of things that people need to be studying.